I was 28 years old and I got a really high fever that left me bedridden, and doctors told me that it was all in my head. And so as I started looking for answers, I went online and really went down this rabbit hole and found this hidden world of people living with this condition that I knew nothing about. My name is Jennifer Brea, and I'm the director of UNREST, which is premiering in the US documentary competition at the 2017 Sundance Film Festival. I began making this film in order to sort of shed light on the people all around the world who were also homebound and bedridden and who were connected to each other and to the outside world through the internet. Our disease is called ME. It's more commonly known as chronic fatigue syndrome, which has been so stigmatized and left at the margins of science and medicine. UNREST follows the story of me and my husband, Omar, who, as newlyweds, had this asteroid hit our lives. And it's about how to be a couple and how to make sense of all of this when we are faced with the prospect of having a life very different than the ones we imagined. When I began shooting the film, I was completely bedridden. And so I hired camera crews around the world and would conduct interviews from bed by Skype, using a sort of poor man's Interrotron. And it was a way for me to not only direct from bed, but also to connect me to the outside world during a time in which I found myself profoundly isolated. As we started shooting, the film became about so much more. There are so many things that are true about this experience that an external camera just can't capture. And so we started playing with how personal narration and visuals and sound design could begin to convey the internal experience of living with a profound illness. I think one of the things that I've learned from my own experience and from making this film is just how resilient humans are, and that when we face challenges that we think will break us, we can find within ourselves resources that we didn't know we had. And that really has been kind of my journey with this, and something that I hope audiences can take away after they see the film.